Shifting focus over to some breaking inputs coming in. This is a CNN News 18 mega exclusive. As Pakistan's open the Torkham border only for pedestrian crossing of Afghan refugee repatriation. Torkham border is still closed for trade, is what we are being told. These are inputs shared by Security Affairs Editor Manoj Gupta. Pakistan's ruthless behavior is still continuing against the Afghans, particularly the refugees. Pakistan has forcefully deported 20,000 Afghan refugees in just one day. As we are learning from the Taliban sources, Pakistan has deported 15,60,000 Afghan refugees since the year 2023. No Afghani will be allowed without any visa, as Pakistan has already made it amply clear. Pakistan has cancelled thousands of valid medical and student visas too, is what we're being told at the moment. But for now, we can tell you that Pakistan has opened up the Torkham border. But let's quickly go across to Anand Narasimhan, who's joining me on the broadcast with more perspectives. So Anand, it certainly goes on to indicate that the relations between Pakistan and Afghanistan are not going to be normalizing anytime soon.
Well, good evening, Akanksha. Just jumping into this because this is the Torkham region. Now, if you were to see, Jalalabad is here and all of this is Afghanistan, this is Pakistan. These are largely tribal areas. Imagine the Saragari fort is a few hundred kilometers south of Torkham. This is the gate, this is the passage where they are not allowing Afghans. Now, traditionally, the tribals in this area, the Pashtun and the other tribes who have inhabited this area for many, many centuries, believe that they deserve free passage. Now, they are all being pushed out of this region. So, this is Peshawar and this is where the tribal areas are. The Pakistani military is now trying to push them back into Afghanistan and not allowing them to come back in. Now, this is not going to go down well because further ahead is Jalalabad and a lot of Pakistani people, citizens who also draw their roots from Jalalabad, and this whole area will now see a huge amount of flux because of the pushing out of Afghan refugees who, because of the conflict in Afghanistan over the last 2 to 3 decades, had moved into Pakistan and made Pakistan their home. And they had been allowed to come there and live. And they had been contributing very actively, effectively to the Pakistani economy. But now with the attitudes of the likes of Khwaja Asif and the Pakistani military trying to put pressure on the Afghan Taliban to try and crack down on the TTP. But the Afghan Taliban will never forget the help of the TTP or the Pashtuns on this side of the Pakistan, of the Durand line or of the Pakistani side, because they were the ones who sheltered them in these hills and in these villages for many decades when the Taliban were being hunted actively and at that time. So this is something which is far deep-rooted. It is cultural, it's a link, and it is also about honoring and protecting each other and standing for each other. So this clearly, these pictures that we are seeing, this Dehshatgardi of the Wardi is only going to further fuel the anger and angst.
Many thanks to you, Anand, for putting that into perspective for us. Inputs shared by Security Affairs Editor Mr. Manoj Gupta.